Okay, buddy, here's the deal. I'm gonna fix King Ghadorah today. And my plan is, do you see that right there? Where there's a little hole in the body of the thing. And then you see this right here. Let's see if we can get that backed out so we can see it. It doesn't go down far enough. So what I'm gonna try to do is drill that out a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll make a pin or a little dowel to put in there, and then it will go into here, and then we'll glue the whole thing up. If we just try to glue it together like this, the glue won't be strong enough to keep it together very long when we play with it. You know, we like to play with these pretty rough, so there's just that surface. But without having that surface and just putting a pin in there, it'll be very, very strong, very rigid. So that's my plan. I'll show you how it goes together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the right size that we need, and then I'll drill out the hole to be the same size on here. So what I have are all these different drill bits, and you can see the numbers on here. They're all different sizes. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll find the right size, and I'll drill out the little tail, and then I'll find something to make a dowel or a pin that will go between the two pieces, and then we'll glue it all up. So I found the right size. I'll show you if I can get this going with one hand. See how that fits in there perfectly? See, you get the idea now. So this will be our pin, this will be our pin, and then this will come together, if I can get them over there, and then we'll have a pin like that, and the thing will be stronger than ever. So I'll drill out the little piece, and I'll find another little part to use, and then we'll get to gluing it together. Here's my big bucket of leftover nuts and bolts and stuff that I've had from other projects. So I always try to keep my leftovers. I've got stuff of every kind of size, all kinds of weird little stuff in here, all kinds of little nuts and bolts. So I just have to go through there and find one that's the same size as our size here. I'll dig that out, and I might have to cut it up a little bit to make it the right size, but we'll see if we can find something. So I went through our bucket and I found some good candidates. So remember, we've got to get something that fits in this hole. So let's see, how's this one look? That might actually work. Let's see, how about this one? Ooh, look at that. That's perfect. See that? So what I'll have to do is, I'll have to cut the top off. And then we can just screw that in, put a little glue on it, screw it in. And then this actually works pretty good because, can you see that? It's got a little smooth end on it. So that'll be perfect. Awesome. So I'll cut that off. Then I'll drill out our little tail, wherever he went, drill out our tail. And then we'll glue it. So here's our little tail. And then here's our little piece. You can see I cut the end of it off so we can make our little dowel. And then here's the driver. Here's the drill. I don't know if you can see, we put a black mark on there to make sure that we don't go too deep. We don't want to bust through the back side of the tail, right? So we're only going to go about that deep. And now Grammy's going to take the camera. Grammy, get a shot of this. Can you get this? So here's our plan. There's our little hole that we're going to start with. And we're just going to slowly make sure that we're in the right spot. Make sure that we're going in even. sure we get that done right. About like that. Kind of like that. Hopefully we're kind of on the right angle. We can, oops. Let's see how that looks. Kind of like that, right? And then the whole thing will go back together like this. Sort of. We'll open that up a little bit. You got that, Grammy?
Yes.
And then the whole thing will be like that. We'll find some glue and we'll glue it all up. All right, buddy. Had to go to the store and get some dun 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 Gorilla Glue. So we'll see if this works. Almost everything I looked at said it doesn't work on polyethylene or polypropylene plastic. I don't know what either one of those are, so I don't know if that's what this is, but we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, we'll find something else. So I'll get this opened up and we'll do some gluing. Okay, I've got some glue in there, and now what I'm going to try to do is screw this thing together. So let's see if I can't get this going. Let's see if I can't get this going. Like this. Push that in like that. And we'll start screwing this together. Like that. And then, actually we need to back that off a little bit. Okay. Because we want to get a little dab of glue in there too. Let's see if I can't get this to work. A little extra dab in there, like that. And that should mush it around. Hopefully it's not too much. So we'll screw that on. Screw that on. Screw that on. Bring it around. And get this like that. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. I think. Can't quite tell. I think that's the way it's supposed to be, like that. So we'll give that a little while. And hopefully it sets up. What do you think, bud? Think that'll work? I think that's the way it's supposed to go. Yep. Okay, I think that's it. We'll let it sit and see if it works. The end.